All right, we're in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen today with Chef Mike Farrell from Still Worldly Eclectic. Is it tapas or tapas? You can tell me.
And or on.
Either way?
Either way.
Either way, all right. Worldly Eclectic Tapas in Portsmouth this morning, and we're making a roasted tomato tart with ricotta, fresh basil, and balsamic vinegar. Buzzers buzz in. Tell me, tapas. I think Mike is just being nice. I think maybe it's tapas. I don't know. But before we get started, Mike's going to give us just the rundown of the ingredients you're going to be using today.
We have some beautiful fresh Roma tomatoes here. Some whole garlic cloves, olive oil, ricotta, basil, balsamic. I have here some fresh prepared pie dough. And then we're just going to kind of slice these up, throw them in the oven, roast them, forget about them for a little bit.
Okay.
We'll come back, and then we'll cook off the pie dough, and then we'll come back and assemble everything.
The garlic cloves are raw?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Just so the folks at home know, don't start with them roasted because then you'll be cooking them twice.
They'll be correct.
So what's the first thing that we do?
We have a shallow pan here. We're just going to cut the tip of the tomato off.
Okay.
Cut them lengthwise.
Do you want some heat on this pan?
No, we're going to roast them in the oven.
Oh, all right. Oh, I see. I see. I should have asked.
All right. You want to place some seed side up in the pan.
Now, is it important to use Roma tomatoes, or can you use kind of anything you like?
You can use other tomatoes if you like, but right now Romas are a little bit easier to find, more ripe, being that it is March.
And then when your garden's rocking in late summer, you can use your beef feeders or
and then you can
whatever
cut them in
you're growing.
half, and then you just need a larger pan to put them in.
Okay.
We're going to sprinkle our garlic cloves over top.
Right. This is going to smell good once it gets cooking.
And then we're going to drizzle the oil over top.
Now, is this a good way, folks are using any other kind of recipe that calls for a roasted tomato, or, if you go to a restaurant and you have a roasted tomato and you think, man, how do I do that at home? It's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yes, it's pretty simple.
Okay.
The one thing here, the olive oil will help keep it from sticking to the pan. The only thing you want to be concerned is not too high of a temperature on the oven.
Okay.
Otherwise, they'll cook too fast and then they'll brown, they'll stick.
So you don't want to broil them.
Correct.
Because you've got it you got it at 400, which to me seems kind of high.
I was heating the oven, and I'm going to turn
You're going to drop it down.
Yes.
Okay, so
I'm also baking the tart sauce right now because we're short on time.
Okay, all right. There's all kinds of things that Mike is doing that I really just shouldn't worry about and stop asking questions.
You just called me out.
Oh, sorry.
So we have the tomatoes here with the olive oil, the garlic, and then we're just going to place it in the oven.
Okay, which is not really going to be 400 degrees. So when we put the ingredients in the recipe online, later we'll tell you the right temperature.
Roughly 325 degrees.
325. Okay.
Correct.
All right. So how long would you leave them in there then?
For roughly about an hour.
Okay.
And then you want to just check on it periodically.
All righty.
So then we're going to take here the pie dough, and I have a medium-sized ramekin. I'm going to take a little bit of the olive oil, just kind of rub the edges.
See, this is like when you get that baking set as a wedding gift, and you get these little teeny tiny things, and you say, what am I going to do with those?
Well, now you know.
That's what you do.
If you don't have medium-sized ramekins...
Stop putting butter in them. Okay.
If you don't have a ramekin this size, you could also use an oversized muffin tin.
Okay.
So now you have another use of
If anybody gives you oversized muffin tins for your shower gift, now you have something to do with
and
those.
this, like I said, is just it's a frozen prepared pie dough, and we're just going to kind of slide it in. You want to do one?
Yeah, but let me wash my hands. While I wash my hands, tell me what's going on at Still. You guys busy?
We are very busy right now. We're in the middle of restaurant week, which started Monday.
Oh, that's right. I'm glad you
brought that. Sunday, and it goes through this Saturday.
Okay.
There's over 20 restaurants participating.
Yeah.
A lot of great restaurants in Old Town Portsmouth.
Portsmouth has they have a new group, don't they? The like a new restaurant group, new.
It's called PIRA, P-I-R-A.
Yeah.
And stands for
Independent Restaurant Association.
Independent Restaurant Association. Correct.
Sounds even if it doesn't, that sounds pretty good. I think we could get by with that until we know the real.
And if you want to find out more which restaurants are participating, you can go online at eatinportsmouth.com.
Okay.
I'm sorry, eatinportsmouthva.com.
Alrighty.
And then there's a list of the restaurants there, and with links to the menus and what people are offering.
Okay, does that look all right?
It looks good.
Okay. All right. We've been told to stop right here. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about what's going in our little ramekins there, our big muffin tins. All right, back in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen, we're making a roasted tomato tart this morning with Chef Michael Farrell, who I call Mike. Most people call you Mike.
Most people do, correct.
Okay. From Still Worldly Eclectic Tapas in Portsmouth. All right, it is Portsmouth Restaurant Week, too. Don't forget.
Yes, it is, until Saturday. And don't forget that if you come out, a portion of the proceeds for Olive Restaurant Week goes to Portsmouth Museums Foundation. So you can come out and support your local restaurants and support the museums as well.
And they're doing great things in Portsmouth. We just got the date this week, May 26th, I want to say it is, for the grand reopening of the Children's Museum in Portsmouth.
That's going to be awesome.
Totally.
It's going to be a really good draw for everybody.
All right, so let's catch us up. You know, you brought some tomatoes that you already roasted because
Correct.
you said the ones you showed us how to prep, you said they need to stay in the oven for like an hour.
Correct.
If you're doing it right at home.
So if you can see here, I brought these already pre-roasted. I'm using them on the dish at the menu right now.
They don't look the way I expected them to look.
I
thought they were going to be like black and, you know.
No, they're going to be roasted. You're going to taste the flavor. It intensifies the flavor.
Yeah.
But they didn't. We're not roasting them long enough or high enough temperature for them to fall apart.
Okay. No, they
So,
still look very intense.
We're going to take the tarts out of the oven.
Okay. All right.
All right. We're going to let these cool for just a second.
All right. So you baked them empty.
I did. Baked them blind.
Okay.
Without any weights or anything. It's just kind of a fun thing. There's no real shape that we're looking for.
Yeah.
Anything specific. Cooking should be fun and light. You know, this dish is really easy, and that's the idea behind it all.
Right. You
it's
said
kind
this
of
Go ahead.
a spin between on a caprese salad.
That's what I was going to say. Okay.
Guess we're in the same mindset.
We are. We're just in the same mindset at the same exact time. All right. What do we do?
All right. So we have our basil here, our whole
Okay.
leaves.
Wow, those are huge.
And what we're going to do is a technique called chiffonade, which in translation means little rags.
Little rags.
So you take the basil, you roll it up,
Huh?
and then just slice it back.
See, that's the sign of a real chef. There is
And
you're not you know like kind of working back and forth like the Dell knife us amateurs have at home.
Yes, well, I've done it once or twice. All right. What we're going to do next is start to prepare them. We're going to take a plate, and we're going to take one of these tarts
We're going to take it out of the dish. Oh,
out of the
that's
dish,
neat.
and leave it on here.
Almost looks like a little swan.
Correct. You're going to take the other one. I want you to do this along with me.
Okay.
Tongs. All right, so we'll take our tomato halves. Just kind of gently roast in there.
They go in a little boat. You picked up two at a time. Do I need to feel pressure to try to pick up two at a time, just like you?
You don't have to. You can do it one by one.
Well, I can.
Oh.
Okay.
See, we have a little challenge going on.
Yeah, I'm a little bit competitive. It's an issue. Okay. What do we do next?
All right, so then we have here, we're going to do a technique called canal,
Canal.
which is it's basically a dumpling. Usually it's like a whitefish dumpling that you poach that are real soft, but it's more in terms about the shape.
Okay.
So you take a little bit of ricotta, you take another spoon, you should have matching size spoons, and gently roll it off the back of the other spoon.
This is the part you said you didn't think I was going to be able to do.
I did.
Are you going to be upset if I can?
Not at all.
Because you're just not at all worried about that, are you?
No, but I'll just show at home viewers just how easy it might be. Not to be intimidated and try it.
All right. Well, it
The
also
key
can
is-
show them that's difficult.
The key here is to not put too much ricotta on the spoon.
Don't. And roll it off the back of the spoon? Am I already doing it wrong?
Yes.
Are you happy about that? Listen, I giggle like a little schoolgirl. All right.
So, spoons at opposites, and then do that.
Okay. All right. Aren't we out of
You
time,
tell-
producer? Isn't that what you're telling me? We don't have time for... Oh, okay.
There you
Now
go.
I think I
When
got
we
it.
come back, we can finish it.
No, I didn't. Now
the
what?
spoon on the inside. This way, towards you.
Right? But didn't you switch them?
No.
How do I get the other side nice and smooth? Okay, it's
There you
done.
go.
Oh, I messed up the dismount.
All right.
Okay, well, shoot. We'll know who's...
Well, we're halfway there. We're almost there.
Come on. The guys in the back bringing back the buzz just for that. All right. Now what do we do? Do we want to stop here and do
Yes,
the rest
let's
later?
stop.
Okay, absolutely. Okay, everybody's having a good time. All right, back in Hampton Roadshow Kitchen, and Chef Mike Farrell is still here. Get it? Come on.
Very clever. Very clever.
He's from Still Worldly Eclectic Tapas in Portsmouth, and today we're making the roasted tomato tart with ricotta, fresh basil, and balsamic. It's really neat what's going on here. It looks really cool as we played it this morning, and we will put all the ingredients and the how-tos at thehamptonroadshow.com. You're trying to teach me this canal thing with the ricotta cheese, and I didn't do very well, but you're going to...
Well, there you go. Here's
You've
a shot
given
of
me
redemption.
some pointers, and you said don't put too much ricotta.
Correct.
Is that too much?
That's good.
Okay, and hold the spoons. I think I want to do this the other way around. Like opposite each other.
Correct.
and go down the back side of the spoon, pressure on the top,
There you go,
and then
come through.
scoop,
And then do it again.
and then pressure on the top and scoop. I see where you said work.
Well, there you
Why
go.
you said work over the plate. Is that done?
You can do it another time. You just want it to look nice and smooth edges, and till it gets the shape of
Like a
kind
little
of
egg.
Correct. And then you just put it on top.
All right.
All right, and then if you're not feeling that adventurous,
I know how to canal.
you can just put a dollop on top as well.
Oh, boy.
cheated
You
on
weren't
you.
going to tell me that until the end, or you can just plop it on there. Okay.
All right, so then we're going to take a little bit of olive oil, which you can do. I'll do one, show you.
Okie doke.
A little bit on the spoon, teaspoon, just drizzle all around.
All right, all around the edge of the plate.
And then we're going to follow that up with a little bit of the balsamic.
Okay. And you said this is going to be on the spring menu coming out April 11th?
Correct. So if you don't have a chance to come out to Portsmouth Restaurant Week this week to try the dish,
Okay.
it will be on my new spring menu, which debuts Monday, April 11th.
What else is on it? What else is on it? What else is on it?
We've got a couple hits. You just have to kind of
Oh,
check it out.
come on. All right.
I did design a lot of the stuff on the Restaurant Week menu to coincide with the new items.
Good for you.
It's kind of a sneak preview if you come out this week only.
That looks
Otherwise, you're going to
neat.
have to wait 2 weeks.
All
right,
and then
so
the
we have
basil.
here-
You went to the trouble of chiffonading that basil.
Correct. And here, if you want to take a little pinch, and just a little on top.
Okay.
And this one needs a little bit more.
You know, it's like a little Easter basket. Just like a little Easter special.
Oh, there you
Easter
go.
grass and the egg-shaped ricotta because of the canal. Oh, no.
See, then you can be fun to do this with the kids at home.
Some of them fell in the moat. I'll get
You
those
good?
out.
It's fun. It's fun.
All right. Well, you know what? We can just conveniently go to our trivia answer, our weather. Jeremy Wheeler's back, and we'll straighten this